Hi guys, it's Sonelias and welcome to Hearts of Iron number 4. We're playing with the latest expansion that we got here. Should be good fun. It's called Trial of Allegiance. So let's start a brand new game. I've played a few nations here already. We're going to be playing as Argentina. We're not doing historical focus. I could do... yeah, let's do that anyways. Iron Man Argentina. Nice. All right, so where do we stand? We got some military units, as you can see.
Sí, señor.
Grouping them all together. I got some dedicated mountain units, which I'm going to put into a separate army group. In terms of focus, there is a broad range of different options available. We can go communist, we can stay democratic, or of course we can go more nationalist, unaligned, fascist. That's a 70-day one. Then here we basically got the central bank that we can do something with. Then here we got the military side itself. I'm going to start off with just with this one. I know it's a lengthy one. I'm just a bit surprised by how long it is. But okay. Construction should be boosted. Now we do want to do stuff with the actual industry and so forth here. But let's first make sure that basically all the different locations have got proper connections. Look down there, that one we can't even connect because there's just nothing there. Okay, so we got the proper connections. This one's going to go up. Going to prioritize that.
Listo, señor.
Let's move all the troops back to the capital for now. And all of these, we're going to move to a different city. Over here initially. And of course we need to designate what we're going to do with our industry. Plus we have got the technology for a early stage submarine, which is pretty, bad. But okay, we can set the Mayos to get involved in these productions here. This icon beforehand, that makes no sense. Or did the design look? It looks more like a bomber, but it's actually a fighter. We want to get some trains. We want to get some trucks. We want to get some artillery. But most of all, we want to basically boost our storage of weapons for now. All right, let's kick this game off. Let's get everything moving. Political power is decent. It stands at 1.21. Now, what have we got here? Political corruption, which does not serve us well. We want to get rid of that. Monroe Doctrine. Okay, the US promised to defend us. This is a particular treaty that is not working in our favor. So again, that's something that we want to get rid of if we can. Our stability is really, really low, as you can see. Again, something we want to work on. We got infamous decade. 1930s, we basically had some political troubles. Stability is reduced and so forth because of that. Again, we will work our way through that. Now, we do want to basically get ourselves some additional research slots. We got only one at the moment. Democracy will slowly disappear. I think that's good to start that early. We've got the ability to basically now say that we want to get certain political advisors recruited. Aligned with the unaligned. Here we got the unaligned again. Prince of Terror, interesting. Backroom backstabber. That typically gets you additional political power. I don't see that happening here, which is a bit peculiar. Silent workhorse, that's always a good one. Compassionate gentleman. Silver tongue. Finance expert, tenacious negotiator. I think we're going to go for the silent workhorse for now. Just because that additional political power is really, really useful, really, really powerful. As you can see, we're standing at 1.59 now. So that should help us in getting certain things over the line. All right, let's get rid of the communists if we can. Helps us boost our stability. We can do the same with the Democrats here. It helps us reduce. So that is now getting a slight boost because, of course, the fact this is actually getting a bigger boost. But yeah, it's the fact that basically these are decreasing now means that political power goes towards the others. Oh, Roberto, interesting. Why do the Democrats get a booster there? I'm not sure. He gives Democratic support. Why? Why does he? Okay. Next election is next year anyway, so yes, the Democrats will get some boost, it looks like, which is not exactly what we were looking for, but okay. Democratic support will suffer with this choice we're making here. Got ties with the British. Anti-British sentiment. Yes, their opinion of us will suffer, which is not bad in itself necessarily. Civilian factory construction speed will be reduced because of it. Industrial research speed, central bank, consumer good factories, okay. War supports boosted trade laws is decreased. Consumer good factors is reduced. Okay, so there's advantages to this as well as some disadvantages. Now these come here. That's a 35-day one, so that's most definitely not bad. I'm gonna do the cutting the ties here one first. Basic machine tools is being completed. We're gonna go for the dispersed industry. Smaller nations like this, it's quite typically good to basically go for dispersed. It's got its advantages for what we are doing. We do have a shortage in terms of certain resources, as you can see. I'm going to import this from Germany. We do also have a shortage of aluminum, which I can also import from Germany. That means our factories unfortunately down to a mere 4. Okay, that's something I need to work on. 60%. It's really rare, as you can see. We can actually improve these here, but for now that seems to be some of the only stuff we can really do much with. Okay, so what can we do next? We can, of course, recruit some additional people here. We can reduce our consumer good factors even further. At the moment, it stands at 38%. Wow, that is pretty high. So this guy gets me political power as well. But it needs to be a different country leader. Interesting. What else could we do? Silver tongue, no. Compassionate gentleman, backroom back. Actually, some of these actually did give political power, didn't they? Political power gain once again, plus 10%. Let's do that. So again, even more political power there. Cutting ties with the British is almost completed. Remember that next year, 1937, we're going to see elections. So if anything I can do to basically support the fascist party here against the Democrats and so forth is always a welcome. So fascist support is 0.10 and a reduction in support for the Democrats is there as well. So already at 0.03. Encourage German investments, encourage Italian investments. Establish a foothold, corporatism. Wow, 2 extra factories. That's quite welcome. All right, so I want more factories for that. I want more factories for other things as well. That's a relatively quick one, 35 days. Army offensive. I think it's a good one to get. At least we start building up the army experience, which we can leverage to basically do improvements to our officer corps, etc., etc. Re-establish the Lega Patriotica. Okay. Then I'd like to go for this one. Again, a military factory again with that as well. It also grants additional army experience, which is great to see. Argentino. Argercito. Okay, so what could we do here next? Unaligned. I don't want the unaligned here. Unaligned. So none of these actually seem to focus upon the actual fascism, which is interesting. Electronic concern, industrial. This would be interesting though. Industrial research speed plus 20. Banco Central de la República Argentina. Okay, so let's see if we can go down that route next. I know it's a longer path. This now stands at 40%. That means that they should become the biggest political party, at least in 1937 already, which is just around the corner. Construction speed, 1936. So we're almost at 1937. How long is that going to take? Yeah, we're not that far off. I think it might be beneficial to kickstart that already. We can modify the government already if we wanted to. Logistics, etc. We can do something with our Air Force. Don't have a massive Air Force, to be honest. Commerce rating could be useful. I think I'm actually going to do something here with the partial mobilization. Marvelous. Improves our economy in terms of construction speed and so forth, which is always welcome. Actually, what I can do, I can actually do it like this and say improve all the connections to here, improve all the connections to here, improve all my connections to here, to there, probably to there again as well. Okay. Anti-communist raids. We can then also do the anti-democratic raids. I know we're currently unaligned, but that will shift next year. Interestingly enough, that this is also getting a substantial booster. Industrial expansion. So where do we get the additional research slots? Down here and down here. Okay. That gets an additional factory as well. Argentinian metropole. Industrial expansion. This gets me quite a lot of extra expansion, as you can see already. Okay, let's do the industrial expansion here first. As you can see, we can do something to basically make our special forces even better. Wouldn't hurt. Most definitely wouldn't hurt. We can, of course, train additional troops of that sort. It's really basic stuff, but that's okay. Once we get enough equipment again, we will be able to allocate additional support artillery to them as well. Now, we're not going to do the anti-fascist raids. Stability will be growing with this, which is always welcome. Now, it looks like our... Is this dropping weekly? No. It is on the low side, though, I would say. Okay. Our focus will complete before anything else. Two days to go. Marvelous. Industrial expansion. This gets me additional factories once again, but where do we get additional war support? We got that there. Interestingly, I don't see it until I get further down again. Huge increase of opinion. Buenos Aires. And this, where do we... Oh, we don't get a factory for that, do we? This is just opinions. Interesting. We can do that with the additional slot work, factory slot. That's always welcome. Just this takes so long. If you basically were to play as Chile, lots of these actually would be far, far shorter. Not sure why. Political loyalty. So we're in 1937, but we don't get our elections until the end of the year. Okay, we can work our way through that. Ooh, okay. Political power gain again, but then we should have a different national leader. This is for the unaligned. All right, let's see what we can do about some of the other stuff here. Okay with that for now. And of course, improve the worker conditions. Extra stability gained from that is always welcome. Okay, so we're in 1937. That means we can actually go for these options here. Construction speed, always good. I need one rubber, and I'm basically wasting an entire factory on importing stuff for that. I'll probably cancel that. Which means I can cancel the imports that I got here for this. Don't need it anymore.
Sí, señor.
Okay, I probably should assign a general to here. Engineering, nope, not what we're looking for. We're looking for someone who's got strong attack, but who's also good in the mountains. Don't see anyone with skills for the mountains. Anyways, harsh, we don't want the harsh leader in reality. We got two harsh leaders. Recovery rate is reduced. Actually, let's assign him here anyways.
Sí, señor.
Who could we assign at the top here, though? He's pretty good in the planning. Okay.
Sí, señor.
And who could we allocate here? It says engineer. Engineer experience factor 100. Yeah. Less experience gained. No, not really what we're looking for as such. Cautious. Fortresses. Let's go for this guy anyways. Okay, this guy is going to go onto the border with Uruguay. How many trucks have we got stockpiled in the meantime? 1? Okay. Huh. Not ideal.
Listo. En marcha.
Okay, let's make our way down there.
Atención. En marcha.
Okay, we can of course choose our next focus. I probably should have done that a little while ago. We didn't lose anything though because of it, which is okay. Support the Spanish coup. Stability drops. It's a quick one. Okay, let's do that. We could potentially support the Spanish with that. Army logistics regrouping. Recovery rate is boosted. Let's do that regrouping one. We will support the Spanish coup. As you can see, we are now above 50%. That means that with the elections coming in November, we should see that change occurring here nicely. All right. So unless I'm mistaken, we should be able to send down troops. Right, what is this going to do? It removes that one and adds crackdown on corruption, which gives me additional stability. The war support was reduced with that. It removes the old one and gives me the new one. Okay, we're going to crack down on that. I do wonder, is it going to work the way it should do or not? Let's see. Okay, so let's talk to our friends here. I can send volunteers. How many can I send? 1. Really, 1. Wow, okay.
Firme. Atención.
Who's going to be in charge of that? I don't want to have the harsh one because we do want to gain the experience there. Planning is not my biggest point, so let's go for this general here. I probably should have waited until I basically got my troops over there first. Anyways, this gentleman plus air volunteers. They will be arriving by the 29th. But in the meantime, of course, I can gain some additional army experience, which is always welcome. I can either make them into rangers or into cold weather specialists. I guess I'm going to do the ranger because I don't have that much cold weather, but it does get me additional movement in the mountains. Now let's have a look here. Okay, so where's that unit arrived now? There. We can, of course, allocate a marshal here. Field marshal, I should say. Hello.
Sí, señor. En marcha.
I've got no clue why he wasn't moving, but okay. Because, of course, the timer was set to be frozen. Okay, so... Army logistics is also one that we can actually go for. Division attrition will be reduced. Improving the worker conditions is still ongoing, as you can see. We're in August 1937. Our unit is here.
En marcha.
Okay, let's see what kind of research we want to do here next. 1937, getting close to 1938. I think I do want to do this one here, to be fair, but... yeah, let's do that. Good. So we crack down on corruption. I could do with the extra factories here. Let's get that done first.
Sí, señor. En marcha.
That would be interesting if we actually manage to get through there. Recovery rate. Okay. Does say he's low on supplies. This should be low, that should be high. That can be medium, actually. Let's set this to be allocated towards the capital area.
¡Siguen atacando! ¡Los estamos repeliendo, señor!
It says no losses, but I very much doubt that is true. Construction has grown, it says. We can, of course, do something here. Should I do this one first? Probably. Ban communism.
En marcha.
Look at that. So we're pretty much all still full. Both in organization and other factors.
¡Siguen atacando!
Interesting that it doesn't show the icon.
Sí, señor.
Oh, okay, now it shows again.
Sí, señor.
Okay, we're going to allocate them to there, and you are going to make your way
En marcha.
towards there by train. Ah, we need to import more, it says. Okay, we can do that.
¡Siguen atacando!
54, so they've reinforced that region here, as you can see. As you can see, their equipment is really, really in poor state. Their organization is great, but their strength, it's pretty poor. Is that... I thought for a second it was the Germans reinforcing us, but nope. Rapid urbanization. Military production lines. I guess we're going to go for this one first, though.
Listo.
Okay.
En marcha.
Let's get that up again to a higher level. Higher speed, maybe I should have said. Looks like we suffered some losses now. Or maybe not. The Yellow River. This progress is so slow, isn't it? Division conversion, okay. Still in 1937, but December, close to 38. So we're going to kick off the research for that. 30 days to go there, and this is about, yeah, almost 30 days as well. So they're relatively on par with each other. Military theory, land doctrine cost is reduced, superior firepower. That one for now.
Firme. En marcha. Nos estamos repeliendo, señor.
I can send a second unit. Interesting.
Atención.
Air Force wise, I got my fighters that I could send over here. Oh yeah, I probably wanted to modify that design, wasn't it? I wanted to add onto here support units. Or make those change. Have I got enough? Yes, I do have enough. Combat Support Battalion. Air support I could add, but I don't think that would be beneficial. Organization will drop from 75 down to... That's quite a big drop, isn't it? Soft tech is so low though. It makes so little difference though. They're pretty much the same. Except this is more expensive to do. But okay. Oh yes, I do want to import artillery from the Germans. Anyone else selling artillery? Yes, the good friends in Finland are also selling artillery. Siamese are selling artillery. Why are the Siamese selling artillery? I have got no clue.
Nos estamos repeliendo, señor.
Yeah, we're gonna get support equipment flowing in soon. We should get priority on equipment and so forth. That gets... Oh, look at that. We gain enough experience to become up to a next level. Great. So we got an extra research slot free in 1938. Reinforcement speed as well as coordination is interesting. Really, I should get my new weapons, isn't it? It's a massive difference. Yes. Research speed booster. I can't leverage it now, but okay. Capitalize upon the beef. Economic reform. Ah, that's infrastructure. Okay. We're still looking good here.
¡Listo, señor!
Oh, okay. Let's get you over here as well.
¡Firme!
Yes, you are recovering, as we can see.
¡En marcha!
The only way for you to gain experience, of course, is getting on that front line. And you are on the front line. There you go. You're just attacking from a slightly different angle, that's all. So that's where we only lost some equipment, it looks like. He's seasoned. German Anschluss happened, or the Austrian Anschluss, I should say. We can get armored cars, we can get support equipment. Trains. Oh, there's more artillery on the market. Let's get that as well. That means we're now down to 8 factories temporarily. Right, that one will pull back. This one will take a while longer though. Hold on.
¡Sigan atacando! ¡En marcha! ¡En marcha!
Yeah, let him fight.
¡Listo! ¡En marcha!
Okay. So we've got the military factories available now. Great. Argentina joins the Italian-Argentina agreement. Research shared in groups. Okay. So we're sharing in research. Nice. I guess.
Sí, señor. En marcha.
Hold on. Did we not hold on. What happened to the elections? I'm pretty sure we had elections in 1937 November, and they didn't materialize? I guess there's something wrong here in the game, because if the fascists were the leading party, they should have actually been the one that gained power. It just didn't happen.
¡Atención!
Interesting.
¡Firme!
Okay, hold on. So here. Marvelous. We now go back to our troops here.
¡Oh!
See how these units are growing in their experience. 27% on the way to the next tier. Oh, there we go. Artillery is there now, finally. These are regulars now. As we see that nice boost in terms of our experience here. Which means that shortly, we should see that option 2 boosted again. Plus 1% initiatives. The design cost is reduced. Ranger design cost is also reduced. Interesting. Okay. Fine. Whatever. I know it's down to 1 there now. All right. Okay. Move 2 from there. I don't want to overtax my manpower as such. Then again, I could actually switch this up to that. And this is already at partial mobilization, so we're going to keep it there. There's nothing I can do here. I need to basically push these options here to really get a change of ruling party to occur.
Firme!
Mauser design, yes. 1938, we should get this one as well. And what can we do here? We can of course do the soft attack booster. Piercing, heart attack, soft attack, breakthrough. Alright, the entire path has been set out. Here, as you can see, we can switch up to the next tier, which is great. Research is still going slow. We're getting there eventually. Italiano, Argentinian. Okay, marvelous. I cannot do any of these. I need to have more than 60% support for our party. Establish a foothold. Okay. Is there anything else I can do to basically support our party with? Doesn't look like it. Additional military factories always welcome there. That's a quick one again.
En marcha!
It's still down to 1. Yeah, that's 3 now. Mauser 91. Is that the old design? Yeah, it would be. We don't have any stockpile really, do we? Oops, we got nothing in production at the moment. That can happen. That can most definitely happen. Okay, so this I want to boost because of course we're getting resources from there. That I'd like to boost, that I'd like to boost. Maybe not up to that level. At least give it a Kickstarter as such. Extra naval would never hurt. Okay. That will complete shortly. That's going along nicely. We could do...
Firme! Firme!
Okay.
En marcha!
Could I send more troops over now? No, I'm still stuck to the mere 2, which is okay for now. So that's still unaligned. That is unaligned. Back from Backstabber, okay. Mental expert, passionate, silver-tongued. And none of those are anything that I'd like to have. That's a big pity. Ground support is a good one to have. Oh, I've got my Air Force over, didn't I? But I'd never actually assigned them to anything. Did I send them over? I thought I did. Why are they still there? Let's get them over here to this war area. Unless there just is not enough support for them. Okay. That could very well be. They're shrinking. I need to be above 60% before I can do any of the next ones. Computing machines was completed. Okay, that is always an interesting one to see. We're still in 1938 here. I have support equipment. Interesting. Oh. I wasn't expecting that. I keep on reinforcing this, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but... Okay, what do I need to have? I need to have more than 45 factories. Okay, I don't have that as of yet, so we're going to work our way towards getting that. Ah, hold on. I can finally do this. So we basically see daily democratic support is reduced. Fascist support is boosted. Let's do this quickly. Or do I want to do this one? No, I want to do the other one first. Extra factories first. We're going to call it a day in about 10 minutes or so. Is finally making progress? Are we finally breaking through? Actually, they're pulling back from there, aren't they?
Los estamos repeliendo, señor. En marcha.
Let's see if we can exploit the fact that they basically stepped back from there.
En marcha.
Yes, we can. Let's go and take Barcelona from here. Improved weapons. Okay. Don't want to do that as of yet. I can go for 1938 stuff. Don't have tanks. I do want to basically boost this. I want to get more benefit out of my artillery that we got in there.
¡Nos están disparando! Sí, señor.
Okay, they're attacking. We are attacking them.
En marcha.
Nice. Look at that. We basically captured some equipment here as well.
Vamos, en marcha.
That is nice to see.
¡Nos están disparando! ¡Listo!
Okay. Another 25 days to go. Very similar to that one.
Sí, señor.
Looks like the anarchists are being pushed back here.
En marcha.
Okay, this guy is...
En marcha.
Okay.
Listo.
Let's get this over with quickly.
En marcha.
Nice.
Listo.
Let's get them over there as quickly as we can. Let them recover.
En marcha. En marcha.
Okay.
¡A lo sufrir!
Okay, almost done there. Agricultural improvements, nice. So we're going to go for the Garde Nationale. This guy gives me political power gain. Okay, yeah, that's always welcome. One of our research slots is free and available. Radio we can do there if I wanted to. I don't want to, so I'm going to let that be for now. We are in 1938. I'm going to do this one because it's going to give me a booster to some of the equipment we got.
Listo.
Ah, that's over. That's finished. That's basta. All right. Artillery modifier. All mountaineers breakthrough. Line artillery gives additional 20% soft attack. Wow. So hold on. If I look at these units now. So soft attack is 37. If I do that upgrade. Still 37. Interesting. We call that line artillery, or would we call that support artillery? I'm a bit puzzled here.
¡Atención! Listo, señor.
Okay. That will complete imminently. Old national referendum. Huh. Stability was lost. Okay, that's okay. Not bad. Did I have that earlier? I should have had that probably earlier. Recruit population factor. Okay. This one is now unaligned still. Non-core manpower. We do see a reduction in damage to garrison, which is good. Fascist demagogue. Nice. We didn't have that earlier. Financial expert. So this is now better. If I look at this here, I don't have the power now for that. But once we got 20 here, we should at least be able to then boost our popularity of the party. Ah, nice. This will help the party even further. What does this do? One complete add military government which grants... Okay. Pedro Ramirez. Okay. Rapid militarization. Production efficiency cap is boosted. Wow. Demand compensation. Okay, I can't do that as of yet. The military factories are welcome. How many do we need? 45. It's a limited time one though, which is a bit of a pity. This is interesting because of course it reduces the consumer factory element that we got there. So we're at 19, but that's going to go down even further. Look at our flag. Argentina Legionaria.
Firme!
Right, after these 35 days, we're going to call it a day. So we do have, of course, the interwar artillery that will complete before then. Which means we can kickstart these things here. Capitalize the beef industry. Wow. Even though it's 60% there, the ability to build factories is pretty poor. Right, we're going to do it like this firstly. Nice. Okay, here. That will do the trick for now. Like I said, once this completes, it's in about 2 days. There we go. We just choose the next target that we're going to go for. All of these will be completed now. Establish a foothold. Revive the colonial plan. I don't want it to be a puppet. We get an annex war goal. Interesting. Tax reform. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next one. In the meantime, take care. Bye-bye.